Hey guys, it's me, Jumi. Again, the owner of the Female Guide, just here to give you some motivation and just to talk. Let's just chit chat. What I want to talk about today is basically dealing with family and friends when you're in a period of transforming, meaning you're in a period of growing into who you are meant to be. You're finding yourself and how to deal with those things and how to deal with family, how to deal with friends when you're again in that period of transforming into the person you are meant to be. So let's just get into it. So basically, what I want to talk about is just like understanding that it's okay to cut people off, even family. And when I say cut people off, I don't mean, oh, you don't talk to them again. That's it. When you see them, don't look at them. No, you cut them off in a way that they're kind of not involved in your life anymore, but they are still your family. They are still your friends. All it is that they're just not part of the chapter that you have moved on to. And that's fine. That is okay. Again, when you see them, you will still speak. You will still say hi. Because sometimes people try to tell you, like, just cut that person out your life. Da, 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 da. Okay. Like, no. Because again, those people help build the chapters in your life as well. To you to trans and to help you transform into the chapter you are in today, or the chapter you will be moving on to. So to completely just cut those people out your life just because they're no longer on the same level as you is kind of mean. Because again, I know that certain things I have gone through with certain people, certain family members, certain friends would not have pushed me to where I am today if I didn't go through those things with those people. I have forgiven, and I just look at it as that those are things that are meant to happen for you to be able to get to the position or the point that you need to be in life. Sometimes family and friends are the ones to push you to that next level by basically not believing in you, maybe doing shady stuff. Sometimes those are the reasons why you fell back and just concentrated on yourself. Or you just, did your own thing. And if it wasn't for those things happening in your life, you probably wouldn't have went on and did your own thing. You probably wouldn't have fell back and found out who you really are. And another thing to talk about is just also, figuring out and helping them understand that when you're in that period of transforming, that you can no longer be the person who you were. See, because when you transform, what happens, and this is why I do understand why certain people will cut family and friends off, because when you transform, people don't want to see you transform. See, I used to get into a lot of fights and stuff when I was younger, and a lot of arguments with people. And I was just a very stubborn person. And what people didn't understand at that time is I was going through a lot as a child. Just, family wise and everything like that. I just didn't have much, and trying to figure out myself and figure out my life and who I am. So I was angry. I can honestly say I was angry. I ain't take nobody bullshit. Like I was that bitch. Like I was that one you ain't want to mess with. But as I started to transform into a different person, and even to understand myself, that the reason why I acted like that was because I was angry, was because of the things that I went through. The people who met me during those times, as I started to transform, they didn't like the new person that I became. and they try to start bringing that old person out, and that's when you definitely have to cut those type of people off, because sometimes people may not purposely, and not to say people don't do this purposely, but people may not purposely know that they're actually, I don't want to say hating, but hating, like, for real, like, and it's only because they look at you in one certain light, when you're more than just one certain light. See, I remember I once read a quote that says, depending on who you, basically it just went like this, like, depending on who you're talking to is the type of person they will tell you I am. So you can talk to certain people about me that may say, oh, Jumi's a bitch, she's this, she's that, she fight. Like, then you'll talk to some people about me and they'll be like, man, Jumi is an angel. Like, Jumi helped me do this, Jumi helped me do that, Jumi motivated me to do this. You'll find other people that'll be like, oh, I'm probably not really, I really don't know her character or something like that. Like, depending on, again, who you're talking to, it depends on the character that they will use to describe you. And again, those people who looked at me as just a girl that was fighting, or the girl who was angry, and I was, they don't want to believe that I am no longer that person. And they try to put you in situations to bring that person out of you. Like, and those are the people you need to cut off. You need to cut them off. And again, when you're moving and transforming into that new chapter, you just got to move by yourself first. And then you could come back and try and grab whoever you can, but don't try and take your family, your friends with you as you moving. That's sometimes the problem with people when they're trying to make it and then wonder why they didn't make it, is because you're pulling all these people with you and they can't come along. You ain't make it yet. Make it first. Like, make it first. Then go back and pull the people you need to pull. And again, you can't have everybody. You can't help everybody. You can't go back and give everybody the money that you worked for, that you really sacrificed for. Literally, like, again, I moved from Philly to Atlanta. It was a sacrifice. I knew no one when I came out here. I had no car. Like, for real. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard for that. But seriously, like, and people don't understand the sacrifices I made, especially for my business. I would go to sleep at 3 o'clock, wake back up at 6 a.m. Like, sometimes, 7, 8, I'll wake up. But again, I was going to sleep late. I had late nights, early mornings, and still to this day, my body just operates off of that. It operates off of late nights and early mornings just because of the sacrifice I had to put in for my business. Some people back at home ain't putting that sacrifice in, and I can't go home and help you if you ain't even willing to sacrifice the things that I had to sacrifice. I had to sacrifice hanging out with my friends. I had to sacrifice shopping. I had to sacrifice getting in the car. I had to sacrifice going to get my hair done all the time. I had to sacrifice food sometimes. I sacrifice sleep. Like, it's a sacrifice. And for you to have done all these things to get to the next chapter and then just go and pull somebody like, yeah, got you, dog. No. Me? I'm going to make you put that work in. Like, for real, and that's honest. I'm going to make you put that work in. I'm going to help you out, but you putting that work in, for real. Like, and, I just really wanted to just go in and explain on just how to, again, deal with family and friends when you're in that period of transforming. Like, especially when it comes to, like, owning a business. If they not supporting you, especially while you getting ready to climb, when you get to that top, you don't need to remind them that they ain't support you. You just look at them like, what? Did you buy my t-shirt? Mm. Oh. Mm. Not even if they didn't buy. Did you tell people about the stuff that I have? Did you repost me? You know, I have friends that are running around bragging about me, but they don't post me. They just want to say it because they want to let people know that they know me. You know, like so again, like you just have to learn how to be able to move without people. The hardest part is growing up 10, 12, 15, 17, 18, 30 years with people, family and friends. Because I have friendships that I've had for 15, 16 years, you know. And I'm 29. So, you know, these are people I've known since I was kids. I have a friendship of someone, my friend from first grade. We went to high school together. We were best friends back then, but we're not best friends anymore. We're still close. I could call her and tell her the whole world, and she can do the same. But yeah, I have friends. You know, I have strong friendships and long relationships again with family and friends. And the thing about it is like those are the hardest bonds to break. They are. It's hard to understand and deal with the fact of them not supporting you, them not believing in you. It's hard because these are the people you love. You love these people. You have friends. If you have friends, the friendships are relationships too. Family, relationship. All that is like it's a relationship. It's a I give love, you give love back. It's a relationship. And when you know you give your all to your family and your friends and you don't get that back, that shit is hurtful. It's hurtful as hell. Like, so I understand that. But what you just gotta understand is that you gotta pick yourself up. You gotta keep moving, and you gotta start putting yourself around people in the right circles of people who stand for the same thing that you are doing. I still got my girlfriends back at home. They still my girlfriends. Like, you know, when I go home, we will hang. I will see them. But because of my business and my brand and what I'm trying to do, I also have to maneuver my circle to people who are doing business as well. People who understand that the late nights and early mornings. People who understand that every day you not gonna want to get up and keep moving. Like you gonna need somebody to kick you in your butt, like real quick, or give you that push real quick. Like you know, so it's all about just being patient with the process, understanding yourself in the process, understanding your family and friends in the process, and not getting offended. Just not getting offended by anything that anyone does. Didn't know I had that trash back there. But anyway, what the fuck? Sorry, y'all. I'm random and crazy. But yeah, no, like, you know, I just like to be real. So, but if y'all have any, like, questions or anything y'all want me to talk about, definitely send me a message. Send me a message. Business wise, life wise, like, send me questions. Send me questions. This is what this channel is about, for me to be able to help you guys in business and in life be able to flourish. End of the video. See you guys later.